Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me is Ben, who's just signed himself up to be turned into a human tree.
Listen up, dipstick. I had a follow-up for that, but I've forgotten it in the heat of the moment. It's probably in my notes somewhere.
Nice.
Robin called
I could have gone with, he just threw a rock at me.
Dude, he threw a rock at me. It's so fucking good. What was my damn? I'm so upset. I had such a good line. Felt like a Street Fighter combo. I was gonna say "listen up, dipstick," and then I had 3 follow-ups. You were gonna be in shambles.
It's just like actual Street Fighter.
I had all these combos. Man, what a fucking good show, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I feel like for actual episodes, I'm probably good to just go chronologically, because I got a lot of shit written down, so that'll help me keep everything, whatever. But before that, I actually had a lead-in question that I don't think is hyper important necessarily, but I wanted your take. I read a thing a while ago. And I guess it kind of leans more into the edgier Batman stuff, kind of, but not fully. And it was someone, people agreeing that Batman is the person and Bruce Wayne is the mask. I wonder what your thoughts were on that. Is that a thing? Is it open to interpretation? Is that what it's supposed to be?
That's how I always took it.
Okay.
I think that's definitely true for this show. That's how the writers thought about it, and actually plays out as the thing in the Nolan movies. It's his end goal is quitting Batman to be normal again.
Sure.
That's the thing he does in those the arc of those movies. Whereas here it's And normally I would say the if he slips and does what he really wants to do, he would just stop being Bruce Wayne.
Gotcha.
He would be Batman full time.
Yeah.
And that kind of plays out in the show, where if you think about the little bit of Batman Beyond we watched, old man Bruce Wayne is Batman. That's the kind of person he is. He's not the kind of Bruce Wayne that he is when he's Bruce Wayne in these episodes.
Sure.
In this part of the show,
I guess.
And I would say when they do the second part of the he starts becoming more his Bruce Wayne stops having such a voice change, such an attitude change. It starts to become more his attitude when he's Batman, as he been doing this for a long time. That's more of just how he is all the time.
Gotcha. I mean, there's some, I guess I could see, it's cool to know that that's there, because now with some of these episodes, there's definitely I'll call it foreshadowing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the reason why I thought that was
that's why I don't like the Christian Bale thing of making his voice fucking so ridiculous.
yeah. Dude, here
it kind of should be his voice.
I love how they do his voice in this.
Yeah.
It's just different enough, but it's still him. Though man, the Christopher Nolan Batman voice is that's prime meme material.
Well, yeah.
Shit's
but
incredible.
I mean, the best meme material is fucking Bane's voice in those movies.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just fucking hilarious. But yeah,
you're
talking about funny voices.
I think, and it makes more sense. That concept, not that it makes more sense, but it sits better with me when Batman's not being a dick, when he's not hyper violent or whatever.
Yeah. Totally.
Oh, he's Batman. Bruce Wayne's just a mask. I'm this dude is into breaking kneecaps repeatedly. But here, Batman's also a good person. There's so many moments where it's Batman is a human and he is caring.
Yeah.
So,
and like a lot of problems I have with like some of like other people who have voiced Batman, like in the newer animated movies or whatever, is like they're doing like Christian Bale imitation or whatever, or like they're doing too gravelly a voice or whatever.
yeah.
There is one actor who's done an animated Batman that I do really love too, and it was for the Batman the Brave and the Bold cartoon, which is more, happy Silver Age Adam West type stories. So
Sure.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
And he's just doing the deep voice kind of thing. He's not doing the gravel, the like.
Swear to me.
I'm especially annoyed at it in this moment because I realized they made a movie of Year One. I remember they made a movie of Year One, which I never watched, but I just looked at the scene that's like the adaptation of my favorite page of Batman comics, and I was like, "Oh, you guys fucked it up." Yeah. I was not incorrect. This is no good.
Classic. You ready to dive into these episodes?
I am.
Shit is so good. Also, I hope I won't have to leave abruptly for anyone listening, but Ani gets back. I gotta tap out. That countdown timer is real fast as soon as I hear the door unlock.
If we haven't covered all the episodes, I might just say let's stop the recording and stitch it together with talking about the rest of the episodes later.
Yeah, sure. I think we got time, but And I don't want to put her in a bad light, by the way. Like, I'm just an idiot, and I've been pushing my luck lately. I can't keep getting away with it. Just so we're clear.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's balanced.
My first starting with.
Go on.
I was saying we're going to start with Eternal Youth.
Man,
we get to meet Alfred's his girlfriend,
dude.
Maggie.
Yeah. His piece. I wanted to open the wiki quick just so I remember exactly what the overall plot is. Like, I remember now. As soon as you said Eternal Youth, I remembered. But my first comment was Poison Ivy is supposed to be the villain here. She's turning rich people into trees. I don't get it.
Yeah, but she turns Alfred into a tree, Ben.
Well,
you can't have that.
Well, Bruce Wayne should have.
You can't have Alfred.
Bruce Wayne should have showed up.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Man, we got such a fucking cathartic.
But she was gonna kill Bruce Wayne because something he was mad about.
Yeah, I know that part bugged me.
Someone who worked for him did something shit.
Dude, that part was fucking cathartic. That was another little note I have. Him being like, "Shut it down." I was like, "Oh, imagine a millionaire who cares." Oh. Also, his delivery is just fucking so good. Like, he's clearly so pissed.
Yeah.
And just like this is
shades of what he'll be like in Batman Beyond.
Yeah. No, this is I mean, this this episode was my jam.
The character of Maggie is so fucking good.
Yeah, dude.
It's like getting Alfred out of his fucking rut. Alfred fucking that shot of Alfred like lying on the fucking floaty. Pool. In the pool, with his gut out.
Just living, man.
Based. Extremely based.
We got a big tree. Big tree TM.
We did get a big tree.
That shit was great. I was like chanting in my head. I wrote out, I'm like, big tree, big tree. Things just fucking growing. It's a very large tree. Mm-hmm. Man, no, that was a solid. The Alfred shit was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
no, I mean, and like a big part of like Batman stories is some of these characters are like you see they're not that different from Batman, but that's why he has to have like these lines he won't cross, right?
Yeah,
or he'll just become another one of them.
Dude, totally. Like, how close they are to him is wild. Because, like, with... I'm trying to think. There's more exceptions. I'm forgetting, but like the Joker is an exception, right? But like Poison Ivy,
Yeah.
technically like on the right side, just too sauced. Or like in the case of like Harvey Dent,
most
like
of the
fucked
or
up.
like yeah, or like Clayface. He's like motivated
Yeah.
primarily by like revenge against a bad person.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know,
And then there's a fucking
that then becomes all consuming, and you just are fine with like murdering normal people.
and then there's, you know, the Mad Hatter, opposite of Batman.
Yeah.
Incel.
Yes. Yeah. Batman, big vocel energy.
His shit is good though. I mean, maybe partially because he's not in it. A little bit. Like
Sure.
We got such great Bruce Wayne shit with his parents in this batch. Like
The Perchance to Dream episode.
yeah. I guess this is what kind of spurred the thought of like how I feel about like Bruce Wayne versus Batman, because like he was ready to just be happy, man. And I respect it. I thought it was I don't know if it's necessarily a subversion, but I was fully expecting like the complete resistance the entire way through, right? I've seen this play out before. Person keeps realizing something is wrong, they don't go with it, they fight back until like shit breaks down. But the fact that he was like, you know what? You're right, I do deserve to be happy. This is nice. Like that was good. That was fucking cool. 'Cause yeah, I want to be happy.
Until he tries to read
Until he tries to read the paper or whatever.
newspaper. Yeah.
Dude, but then he fucking breaks down and it's just like shit. Like just
Him just like the episode ends basically with like, all right, so he realizes his life is life, so he climbs to top of a tower,
dude,
ready to fucking fight Batman, and then he just jumps off.
Yeah, man. Fucking yeets himself off of that.
And how angry he is that like it's a lie.
Yeah, dude.
He's so mad.
I mean, yeah. No, that episode, I didn't really have like any specific notes for it. It was just like that was solid. That was a very good like alternate reality deal. Dream world shtick. Very satisfying.
Him calling out Batman for that one-on-one fight.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
and the fucking Hatter reveal. Pulling off the anytime like, dude, we had such good costume bits in this batch too. Man.
Yeah.
Just unreal. This was the first. Oh, good shit. I forget what episode 31 was.
The Cape and Cowl Conspiracy.
Oh, right. Okay. I was looking at the wrong notes.
He's kind of fake Riddler.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, dude.
We get the actual Riddler.
I thought it was going to be Riddler, that it wasn't. I was like, okay.
He's basically like 70s fake Riddler.
Yeah.
Because this is based on an actual comic from the 70s.
We got the bat signal in this one. That was cool. We got.
I know the creators of the show are very resistant to using the bat signal. They didn't want to use it. They eventually.
Why?
Caved.
Just because like, meh.
It was corny or whatever. I don't know.
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I just know I've like listened to enough of them talk that I know.
Yeah.
They were resistant to the bat signal.
I think if it's just there and it's a thing, I'm like at worst I'm neutral about it. Like it's cool.
Yeah. I like my favorite line about the thing about the bat signal is just like sometimes Gordon just turns it on and Batman doesn't show up. He's just like Like Batman shows up because he already knows he needs to talk to Commissioner Gordon or something. It's not like actually calling him usually. It's just like,
makes him feel better.
It's put the criminals in check.
I guess. Yeah. But see, I didn't
let people know.
Going back to the fucking Nolan films, like I didn't like that where it's like the dude like fucking taped to it or whatever.
Sure.
It's like battered and shit like that. Was like whatever. That's fucking meh.
You don't have to do the like super edge version of it. It can still just be a big light.
Yeah.
With the bat symbol on it.
Yeah.
Batman's important. He's very useful.
Yeah, he's like, look,
he's like any super detective in a detective TV show.
We got
what they call it. He's House.
Don't start with me. Don't you fucking start with me. He's so much closer to Sherlock Holmes and not any of the shitty adaptation versions. Motherfucker. Yeah, Batman is House. Fucking acts like a dick to everybody. Doesn't ever go for help. Blech. He was wearing a fucking second mask.
That second mask was so good.
That fucking killed me. I was not expecting it. I didn't know how they were. I'm like, there's no way they just reveal his face to this dude. But I didn't expect that. It was so good.
No, this one's so good because Batman's so far ahead.
He was way
like
ahead
the fact
of me,
that
man.
he's like actually like, I'm the one who hired you to take my mask.
Dude, in the as soon as he was way ahead of me, I was not seeing that fucking at all. And then as soon as the reveal happens, I'm like, that makes fucking sense. Like it all lines up perfectly now. That was fucking it was so good. Also, him like the reveal was just incredible. Like people like Batman being other things is just always gonna be a 10.
It's just always good.
It's just very, very solid. I forget.
You just cast a shadow on him, and then he looks like Batman, and it's fucking gold every time.
I forget. Is this? Oh, I don't think it's the same episode. We got Bat Cop in one of these. No, it wasn't this one. That's later. Yeah, it's later. Okay. But yeah, no, Baron, Bat Baron, very good. And the dude, like, yeah, I really thought it was gonna be a Riddler reveal, like 100%. Because we hadn't.
Yeah, he's just knockoff Riddler. It's like the 70s, like the Riddler wasn't cool or something. So we're like, what if we had a fake Riddler? What if it was just some other guy who was super good at death traps?
Yeah, just weird. Also, at the very beginning, there's that dude in the park. Was it Lucius? No, it was a different guy, right?
I think it's a different guy.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking of a different one. Dude in the park, and the guy's like, can you step forward? Like, can you go under this little archway? The guy's like, yeah, all right. I was just like, come on, man. Really?
You satisfied. But, I mean, what normal person is going to think, oh, no, I'm not stepping forward. That's a death trap, definitely.
He didn't even ask why. Like, why there? Like,
look, he's a sheeple.
Yeah, clearly.
Then we got Robin's origin.
Dude, Robin's origin was so good. I mean, I guess we can talk about these as like both parts.
Yeah.
I guess. Mostly because that Acura bike slide. The important shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this stuff was really cool. I've only ever had like the loosest idea of Robin's origin, any origin. I assume there are many.
Yes, as there are many Robins.
Yeah. Well, and see
Robins.
that I even
not all Robins were.
Dude, not even
acrobats.
Like that I didn't even know for the longest time.
The funniest one is what Robin origin that was he stole the tires off the Batmobile.
Yeah, I knew the acrobat angle. I guess I don't know what I'm thinking of. Maybe it's, I mean, like, statistically speaking, it's probably like Teen Titans or something around that era. I don't know. I can picture
Teen Titans has no origin.
They don't do Robin. They don't do that. Okay. I'm picturing Robin with like a bunch of acrobats, probably his family, and they all have like the same outfit. Like they're all wearing the same Robin getup. Mm-hmm. I don't know where the fuck that'd be from, unless maybe it's something we read before where there was like a shot. But so that was it was cool, and like the shit with Bruce's parents and how that lines up. Holy shit, all of that was so good. And the fucking I mean, it's jumping ahead, obviously, but like the fucking payoff of like Robin being like, you wouldn't understand, and then immediately he's like, I'm fucking so sorry.
What the fuck am I on about?
Yeah, and then like just the turnaround, it all fucking comes crashing down for him, like emotionally and shit. Like that was fucking incredible. God, it was so so good.
Yeah, the shit that works really works.
Yeah.
I know when Robin's parents actually die, like the shot of them swinging and then the cutaway and then just the rope.
Yeah.
And everybody reacting. Like that plays out that way partially because standards and practices wouldn't let them show any of them dying and falling to their death.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So they had to like, work around it, and then they're like, oh, but this is just better anyway. It's like the thing of just like your limitations can cause creative solutions, because that fucking works so well.
That's why I like concrete poetry, baby. But yeah, no, 100%. Like that scene is as good as is.
Also, I love how they play it where, like, really the one you're sad that he has to leave is the elephant. You don't really know any of the other circus people.
Yeah. I think
that elephant is so sad.
I think they did a good job at
he hugs the elephant.
Like, the circus people seem fine. That's nice. A lot of times the circus people are like dicks. They're fucking assholes who treat everybody like shit.
But they do take him away from all the circus people, and then he gets stuck in this giant room with a bed in the center of the room.
Yeah, that was cursed.
And nothing.
Absolutely cursed bed. Not even by a wall.
No, just in the center of the room. This giant room with just a painting of Bruce's parents.
Yeah.
And a big window.
God. Wayne Manor looks fucking terrifying. It's not a happy place. It's not a place Bruce hangs out in either. True.
I think is like part of
Alfred even
why it's like that.
Alfred even says in the Eternal Youth episode, he's like, I never realized like how dreary this place looks, or whatever he says. He's all hyped up on life, and he's like, huh.
It's just like, this is just my eternal prison. I just work here forever.
We got a great in the second part, we got a great Batman is just a dude moment where fucking Tony is paranoid he's in the ceiling, so he fires like 800 rounds into the ceiling. Batman's totally fine, falls out of the ceiling, lands on his leg wrong, and twists his knee.
True.
He's just a fucking guy, man. He gets the fucking shit kicked out of him in this batch too.
Yeah. This is not an episode where it's just Robin eating shit constantly, which is nice.
He gets done in. I mean,
Batman like gets fucked up.
He hides in the sitting duck shooting gallery. It's pretty good.
Oh. Yeah, when they're in the beginning, after like they fight those criminals at the construction site, and that one guy's hanging from that girder, and they're just walking away.
Yeah, man. There's like I'm kind of surprised. It's weird because like I associate that with like the darker, edgier Batman, like the fucking like where are the drugs, like that shit. But like he
Yeah.
pulls that shit like all the time. It's becoming a go-to
No,
move for
but
him.
no, like hanging criminals over an edge so that they just have like fear of dying is a big one that he does in this version.
Yeah,
Because it's all about just like he doesn't actually he's not gonna let them get hurt, but it's about immediately instilling fear quickly in them.
Yeah.
Criminals are superstitious, cowardly people. That's what it's all about.
The laughing fish.
Oh my god!
I think it.
This is based on a comic also from the 70s, and this is kind of like the first like Joker is the Joker comic. Also,
Gotcha.
Funny fact.
I think it's my favorite episode of the Batch, honestly. And am I?
It's so good. The fact that he goes to such lengths just to be a fucking maniac.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's such a stupid plan. It's so good. It's so unhinged.
Am I correct that the animation was juiced up a little for this episode, or is that just like I'm seeing things? Because I feel like as soon as I started this episode and I got like even a tiny bit in, I'm like it feels juicier, but maybe it's just coincidence. I don't know.
Probably.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, this was like
I don't.
That shit was so good.
Yeah, I don't remember what studio worked on it.
You know what? I mean, I guess it would have been. We've only done one previous batch. Or no, we've done two previous batches.
We've done two.
I think it was the last one where we met Harley Quinn. You're right. I paid more attention. Her voice is totally fine. Like it's not zero great. Like it's not pissing me off at all. It's like a perfect level to get the accent. The accent's not annoying. Her delivery is great. She has good shit.
When she goes deep to just say, "You're really sick," you know that boss? And he puts the fucking fish head on her. Because he's like, "You're a mermaid." Fish head.
I forget what her intro is. I have a note like her intro when she's introducing Joker.
Oh,
I forget. It was good though, apparently. Then fucking the incredible, like actually I'm Irish, and God, it's just absolutely top tier. And Mark Hamill's delivery is fucking incredible, like such a simple ass line. Great Scott, actually I'm Irish. Like it's just fucking incredible, dude. It makes me so happy. I did what was I guess this was the episode I went back to because I couldn't stop thinking about the Batmobile in it too. Because we got a real juicy sound effect, and I was trying to find out. I want to know what car they used. I found like every bit of information but that. Even there's like a sound effect wiki where like they have a section for Batman the animated series, and they have like a list of like I guess known. They had like sound effects with like ID numbers by them, so I don't know if they're like public domain or what. Like it wasn't listed on there. I could not fucking find it. But it sounds great. It sounds fucking cool. That also led me to a YouTube comment or a YouTube video where I was linking it to someone else. Like, can you ID this car engine? It could not. I don't say that. I don't repeat the comment to gatekeep. It's a kid clearly, and it was amusing. They're like, oh, when Joker enters the it's not the copyright office. Certified Heath Ledger moment. The purple suit says it all, and I'm like, that's okay. Whatever. It's just funny. I'm like, is this? That's all it takes is the suit.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
God, making the plan of
The
just
entire thing.
poisoning all the fish so that they have Joker faces, and then saying,
Copyright.
"I'm going to copyright fish," and then just terrorizing all the bureaucrats that won't give him his copyright.
we got that commercial.
It's such a good Joker plot. Holy shit. Because he's really threatening, but it's so unhinged.
Dude,
and
it's
stupid.
It's completely like the ridiculousness of it. Well, he's still being like terrifying.
Yeah.
No, him doing that commercial, and I was like, we got Mark Hamill doing Joker, doing Fisherman, is like, this is just everything is great. And fucking Harley's there, like, doesn't want to eat the fish. She's like, I got a thing with fish.
Eat it.
Yeah, it's so good.
And I think the shark thing is like, I think that's from a different comic, the Joker, that they like just added in.
Gotcha.
It was close enough.
I mean, it fit nicely.
It did.
And this one was, we got some actual horror shit. The people turning into laughing faces was terrifying. That dude's face, the thing it reminded me of, because I was so surprised by like how fucked up it looked. It was like in
No,
it was like in Dragon Ball when Cell sucks that dude dry, and you're like, did they really just fucking show this in full?
Yeah. God, the Cell shit is fucking fucked up.
Yeah, man. I don't hear. Oh my god! And then they totally baited me. We got fat laughing Batman. Like
that part is so
that
good.
entire scene, I was dying. The silhouette of him like laughing with just teeth, and then he's like,
And he's got a gut.
yeah. And then he's just, I'm like, is he like this fat Batman? This is incredible. And then of course it turned out it wasn't. They switched costumes and whatever.
Yeah. Of course Batman didn't get hit. He had it all planned out, except it didn't work.
Yeah, that. God, just so fucking. This episode was just incredible. Like, what a.
But, like, this is like the Joker, and this is like what I love of the Joker. It's just like his plan is so fucking absurd and, like, shit's worked out that it's hard for Batman to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
Like, punching the Joker, that's fine. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Like, dealing with all the shit that the Joker has set up ahead of time.
Yeah.
A problem. I also like that Bullock just fucking figures it out. Where he is.
Yeah, he
even
just
if, like,
goes
though
in.
he just gets captured. But
Yeah. No, like, it's good seeing him do, like,
you know,
actual
he's
shit.
He's not a complete idiot. It's just so fun.
Oh,
it's just so
it's
fun.
a super fun episode. I was having a very good time. Then we moved.
Then we have
Ninjas.
Night of the Ninja.
Dude, we got so much, like, so just based on, I guess, the fact that I didn't really have like access to the wide array of cartoons, and then I suppose just I didn't have access the time I like the cartoons that were coming out that were popular when I was little, and then just the stuff that I happened to be interested in. I didn't get like a huge swath of like the cliches, right? And this batch was like pumping them out. We had Quicksand, we had ninjas, we had samurai, we had like the sharks that just eat people, we got timber wolves that are like ready to eat people. Like, it's just bam, 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 bam. I'm like, this is what people were talking about. Like, this is why kids thought Quicksand was going to be an issue. I just thought it was funny. Like, we just get all this. I forget if it was
Quicksand is an issue. It's just a different kind of problem that is depicted in this kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't write it down in
Like, it's much like Blazing Saddles is a good indicator of like what Quicksand is actually closer to.
Sure. I think I actually wrote it down in our later episode with ninjas, but like, man, oh man, they could just like, they're just spouting shit off about samurai and ninjas and shit. And it's like fucking, it's like cool.
The idea that ninja and samurai is like an actual dichotomy that exists or whatever.
Yeah, man.
But it's like
I love it.
Baby's first weeb moments.
Yeah,
or
dude,
whatever.
it's so like, from a kid's perspective though, that shit is like so cool.
Wade and San.
Yeah. Like the ninjas will use tricks and do anything. Like you have to be honorable like the samurai. I'm imagining myself at like 6 just eating this shit up.
Yeah.
I would have been all in.
I'm like, fucking samurai suck though. They're lame.
Yeah, dude, well, and the fact that he's like the way of the samurai. Like, where's the fucking sword? No sword?
No, it's just about being honorable. Man.
Everybody knows that the samurai trained exclusively in how to punch a man to death.
It's just like.
But this stuff was cool. I thought we were gonna go into like, what's his name, Ra's al Ghul. I thought we were gonna get into like that shit, but instead they're just like, nah. Like,
that's kind
I
of.
assume,
Yeah.
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 This stuff was neat.
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about this and the other episode we get later at the same time.
Yeah, go for it.
Day of the Samurai. Just because, like, it's kind of the same episode.
Yeah.
It's just one has a better ending.
The thing I liked with the first one, the I guess like the one like specific note that I had was it was really cool, and it's referenced later in the second one. Watching Bruce he's just letting himself get like his ass beat, and then Robin covers up Summer, and then he just like fucking flips the switch and he starts kicking ass. That was so cool.
Yeah. He's like very worried about his secret identity in the first episode. And then the second episode, it didn't matter anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was worried about his secret identity for Summer.
That's true.
Because, like...
That's true.
That shit was... I like when we get, like, little... Not that it's, like, copying or anything even remotely close to, but, like, moments that I can relate to Dragon Ball. He's like, of course he knows it's me. He's fought me before. Yeah. But like also not new to this show, even for how much we've watched, where Batman was like, I've punched this jaw before. Gotta be careful out there, man.
But yeah, this is just like extremely tropey and about the and like I find the ninja samurai stuff kind of lame, but it's fine. It's just extremely like basic white people writing about samurai ninja.
Oh, it's super, yeah. No, it's nothing. Like it's never gonna be amazing.
It's just it's kind of charmingly quaint.
Exactly.
You know, the show can just be so much better. Is the other thing.
Yeah,
but it's fine.
No, it's
like these are not episodes I remembered really.
Yeah.
Except for the Bruce Wayne slapping the hand out and then giving the 2 slaps, because that shit in the second episode, unfucking believable.
Yeah. No, that's
the slapaways into the face slap.
That sequence is just too good.
Unbelievable animation.
Oh, it's so good. And him taking off the cowl is great. That was a cool moment.
Honestly, like the best stuff in these episodes is like the Batman coming out of Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like where he's going into Batman mode, but you see his face.
Yeah.
That shit's fun.
And like the volcano shit was cool. It's a
Yeah.
good scene. And like the whole bit with Kyodai just like, oh no, what happened? He's dead? Fucking doubt.
Doubt.
Who, and like you said when we just talked a little bit the other day, who would have fucking guessed that the death point on the body was just punching a man in the heart?
Who would have thought it would be there?
Fucking.
Who could have guessed?
Yeah.
Just give the heart tap.
Like.
That's so funny. Like, it could be anywhere. It could be on the wrist.
Yeah, they're giving all these ridiculous possibilities. Like, no, just the heart.
Ancient scroll.
Yeah,
just stab him hard in the heart.
I feel like the other shit would be so much more useful. If this was like the big technique, maybe the other stuff is like actually applicable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't. This isn't a secret.
And
that
the fact that dude was Kyodai was practicing it, like like Batman could tell because like
he's gotta get really good at getting those fingers in there.
Jabbing the fucking.
You have to jab it hard, or it doesn't. Like that's the thing. Is like you could kill someone with only 2 fingers, but you just gotta jab him really hard in the heart.
Fucking ridiculous. It's so funny. And it's such a big moment too. Like he jabs him and he does. It's like the fucking Back to the Future.
I love how Bruce sells it, like the fear, and then the and the lying down, and then he just gets back up as soon as he turns his back.
Yeah, man. And he's like, it didn't work. Shit's pretty good.
It's fine.
It was fun. I agree that like the ninja samurai shit, like quaint is such a perfect word for it. Like I enjoy watching it, but not because it's actually enjoyable. It's just like for me especially, like I didn't see much of that shit as a kid, but like I know it exists.
Like if it were still a thing that people were like, we're past it. Enough people are into anime.
Yeah,
that we're like well beyond this level of white person weebness. So it's fine. If this were like when this was like a dominant way people thought about this shit, it was cringe.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I mean, the only thing I can
at this point, it's enough in the rearview mirror that it's just funny again.
Yeah. The only thing I can fucking think of that actually had like ninjas in it, and I think it was more of a joke. I assume it was a joke and like a nod to this nonsense than more than anything else. Was the Recess School's Out movie. Where like all the adults are like, security's coming in to stop the kids and whatever, and just like fucking ninjas show up.
Well, I mean, ninjas never went away. It's just like this like specific kind of, I don't know. I honestly, the thing that just pisses me off is the idea of samurais as extremely noble.
Yeah, I know. As soon as they said that, I was like, man, Hank is fucking clenching that fist right now.
Samurais are just cops. That's just it. That's all they were. Fuck off. And then it was rich people like cosplaying as cops.
Then what do you call Tom Cruise in that movie? Yeah, that's what I thought.
A rich person cosplaying.
No, he was.
Which I mean, is what Batman's doing here, honestly. So it's not inappropriate. It's just like. Also, Batman's a fucking ninja. Like, what are we on about? What are we doing here? Batman never lied. What? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He's just miscast also for what they're like, the message of their thing.
Yeah, no, their whole
like when his master is like, no, Batman's definitely is more samurai than ninja. What are you talking about? Like, okay, guy.
Like they've decided that the only factor is like how you mentally exist or whatever, and not like every other single facet of your being. But yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I need to see what.
Honestly, now the thing, there's when I like past the Ninja Samurai thing, there is like there's a part in Naruto where they get to there's the samurai village where everyone's samurai instead of ninja.
Great.
And that's like way later. So, and that's anime, actual anime. So,
Man, that's the worst kind of.
Not everyone's
depiction.
immune. Cat scratch fever.
I had one note for this.
Okay.
Fucking ACOB cock blockers was my note. Guy, you can't just let a guy get some. Fucking cops show up. They were about to smooch or whatever. Yeah, man. Terrible. This is the one where
I barely remember this one.
Yeah,
Honestly,
this was like the one where Selena gets released, right? Or like she gets on probation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought this was. I mean, in hindsight, I liked the episode at the time just fine. It was kind of what I mean. It's not like it's not a banger. In the context of this show, like it's pretty stacked. So it's hard to compare. But like, I think in hindsight, with the other Catwoman stuff we got, it's pretty cool. I like that there's so much more like development going on and like shit being laid out than I thought there would be in this show.
Sure.
Which like not that there's a crazy amount, but like I was expecting it to be nearly exclusively episodic. And it's not. We got callbacks, we got
the fact that Daggett is still like allowed to just be around. I mean, it's ridiculous. Because that voice actor is good.
Yeah.
But it's like Daggett's plays are so like unbelievably like over the top and evil.
Yeah, man. We're going to create a plague and then create the vaccine for the plague. Take plots you can't put in your cartoon after 2020.
I mean, really. God.
Yeah, this
that's just my main thing.
Yeah. No, it was like episode was fine. I like the Catwoman Batman dynamic a lot. I mean, so far.
Sure. Our last episode in the set has my favorite Catwoman Batman moment.
Hell yeah.
I'm kind of just waiting for that to talk about how much I like
the
Catwoman thing.
Good there.
Then we've got Strange Secret of Bruce Wayne.
Shit was great. I really liked it. I mean, like, I think overall the episode was fine, but there were some bits that like just killed me. We got the dude holding up the welcome Joker Two-Face Penguin sign, like fucking at the airport. Mm-hmm. And he just looks like such a nerd. I don't know. He's just standing there with his little sign. Like, there's only 3 fucking people on the plane.
We'll get to it again. But anytime you just gather up a group of Batman's villains,
they're very good in this. Yeah, no, especially that last one.
You just got them together as a crew. Oh, beautiful. Mwah.
Yeah.
Because they're such fucking weirdos. And just like treating them like normal people is so good.
So we have the dude, like, you know, he's like putting the people in the machine and like getting their inner thoughts or whatever, but their thoughts are actually on display, and then he like fucking blackmails them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. We get the shit with
his machine is the opposite of Mad Hatters.
Yeah.
Mad Hatters made you get what your heart's desired, but he got no output. This one is just taking all output from your brain.
I mean, the solution was like good. You know, it's solid. It's what I would expect. Yeah. Just like, I'm gonna think a fake memory. And
outthought the problem.
I thought the like, it was pretty funny watching the fake tape because it was just so abrupt. Like, just like I'm gonna make a fake tape showing that Bruce Wayne is Batman, then sell it to these idiots. Tape end. Like, that's just it. And and the fact that like these people are unhinged. So like nobody thought like, why would he make a tape like this and then show it to us? Nobody cared about that. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, like the idea then that nobody's gonna like rethink what happened here one day and go, maybe Bruce Wayne was Batman.
Also, the fact that they decide, they're like, let's pool our resources on this. Like, if you're pooling your resources, then tell the guy you're gonna collectively give him $20. Like, what are you doing? Or just like take it from him. I was like, why are you giving him all of your money? Why was that the solution?
Money's meant to be spent.
Clearly. I mean, yeah,
I mean, it's particularly for someone like the Joker.
Oh, and then I almost missed it because it was on the...
I love his sacks of cash.
Dude, the fat stacks. I almost missed this note because it was on my next page away from the other ones. But the fucking ending where we get Bruce Wayne and Batman, and it turns out it was just Robin doing a perfect impression with a mask.
Yeah.
Shit is, just ridiculous.
I love it when Robin gets to be Batman. The cover for Bruce.
It's too funny.
That's a good bit.
Oh man, we should probably pop through some of these.
We got Heart of Steel, a 2-parter.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, seeing Barbara Gordon in this
Blade Runner reference. Yeah, we got Barbara Gordon.
Blade Runner reference. We got the 2001 Odyssey reference. I mean, not even just a reference. Like, it's
did you notice the Easter egg on Hardak, which is that the animators on his like red eye it's not every shot, but from certain shots, there's a little smiley face drawn into his red eye.
I didn't notice that. That's funny.
I was watching the commentary track yesterday, and they pointed that out.
Nice.
I was dying. There's just a little like drawn in white, a little smiley face around his eye.
Hell yeah.
It just gives me a different impression of Hardak. So this is one that I liked more as a kid because like I had seen 2001: A Space Odyssey before.
Yeah.
Or like other sci-fi stuff. Like this is pulling on stuff, and like it's not as good as the stuff it's pulling on, really. But as a kid who hadn't seen that stuff, this was mind blowing.
I mean, I'll be real. I think anything with like anything mimicking Hal, I just don't really care. I'm so fucking over, computer, like we designed a computer and wanted it to help us, and it decided that the best way to help us is to exterminate. Like, fuck off. It's such a boring concept at this point. That's why I like the movie Moon so much. I like
actual Hal.
Actual
Hal.
Hal is good. I don't like that one's fine. You get one. But
I find it very funny in 2010 how it just isn't evil. They actually go so far on he was just had mixed up programming that Hal's just fine in this one.
I mean, look, that's why I love the film Moon so much, because I was so sure that they were gonna do that and they didn't. It was nice because I was expecting it at that point. But like everything else, I thought was really fun. We got the little briefcase robot was so fucking good. Just
briefcase robot.
Batman
all the robots,
elevator.
like these, 50s robots are all so good.
Yeah. We got the line, humans are going to become expendable, except butlers, of course. Shit's too good. Nothing like a hot cappuccino and a foot massage.
Oh yeah, Batman in that elevator where he's just like a mad
Oh, dude.
holding a batarang like a knife.
It's so good. And then the zoom in on his face and he just like goes from neutral to slight frown.
So apparently that was like a note they got early on too, was like people telling them, you can't have characters as background elements. And they're like, fucking why? They do it all the time in the Fleischer cartoons. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because like, you know, I listened to all the episodes that have commentary tracks before this, and like I knew it, but it was just good to like get the refresh on like, yeah, like one of the first things they did for making the show was watching all those Fleischer Supermans for like vibes.
Yeah.
And like tricks, like the trick of like all you need, like you just have a light and a desk. Yeah, you have an office. Like all the background elements you don't need to draw. Because like that scene in this episode where like all the robots are gathering where they bring Bruce Wayne in, like that's just a black void.
yeah.
But it's so good. But yeah, let's talk about Barbara.
I gotta like just fucking give it to me straight. Are we gonna see Batgirl? Yes. I assume so because like at the like we got her being basically Batgirl, and then she's like, I kind of like this. I'm like, okay, like I assume we're good.
We're only gonna get a little bit of Batgirl in this animation. When they flip over to the other animation style after Superman, Batgirl is a regular character. Okay. That's like one of the changes with that. That's
kind of like the other thing that I wasn't expecting is like that. I don't know. Like I guess
this is such a weird episode to introduce Barbara into.
I thought it was fine,
but it's really cool.
It worked well.
Well, it's just like there's a whole other lot going on, and it's just cool that like she's here. Like there's nothing in the like tagline of this that would say this is where you introduce Barbara Gordon, right? Like the episode where everybody's a fucking robot.
So
yeah. I think that also partly also I think why this episode's good is the writer for the episode is a woman. Which is why Barbara's bits in this are good.
Yeah, dude, she's great.
It's like you had someone who like knew how to write that character.
Yeah. Had an unexpected moment in the second part. When everything is fucking what is it? Hardak? Was that the computer? Hardak. When he's like, the plan has failed, just fucking explodes. That was funny, but fucking Gordon yelling Barbara, that was like unexpectedly raw. Like that dude gave it. It like hit. I was like, God damn! Like it actually made me feel something. Was not expecting it all, because like obviously they were gonna be fucking alive. He should have known that. Like,
yeah. I love at the end where she's just like, I thought it was kind of fun.
Yeah, man. And after I saw that, I'm like, she better fucking be.
Oh no, she's addicted.
Yeah, Gordon's
adrenaline
look,
addiction.
Like, oh.
He just wants her to have her teddy bear and be a child forever. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work out for him.
Happen. Oh, that's great.
The teddy bear bit, the ongoing teddy bear bit is so good.
Shit was,
and when Gordon is evil because he knocks away the teddy bear.
He doesn't give a shit about it. Yeah.
The kick the cat moment.
Yeah. No, it was I liked it. As much as I disliked the 2001 shit, it was good. It was solid. Cool stuff.
Yeah, no, it's really, for me, it's just, I loved these episodes as a kid. And now I watch them and I'm like, these are fun.
Yeah.
These are not the ones I'm going crazy
about. I remember
other than like the Barbara stuff is like really good, and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
God, when she pulls the fucking fake Bullock into the light, into the bat signal.
Oh yeah,
and he fries, and she thinks she's like killed Bullock. She's crying,
dude. Then like, whoops, it's a robot. You're good.
You're good. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
I remembered what my combo was going to be for the start of the episode because I saw my note for the next.
Sure.
I saw my note for the next episode. It said, "What a title!" My combo was going to be, "Listen up, dipstick. If you're so smart, why aren't you rich?" Bam, bam.
Got a Riddler episode.
Dude, the Riddler was so good. Like, his delivery was great. I was having a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. His fucking video game.
Dude.
I love their, because with all their retro technology, fucking Robin using the bat computer to play this video game.
Huge-ass computer. The fact that he's playing...
It's just like this fucking nonsense puzzle game that no one has solved.
Yeah. The fact that he's playing that.
It's like a puzzle game on an Atari 2600.
Dude, the fact that
like fucking Indiana Jones.
The fact that he's playing that, and then right before it cuts, they insert some gaming noises, but it's literally just like 1,000 Mario.
Super
Mario jumps and then a Koopa hit. Boom, 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 boom. That shit was so good.
That shit's very funny. Video game noises.
Yeah, man. I love it. I fucking love it so much. This was I guess first a small bit when they Batman and Robin go to the club or whatever. I forget the name of it. Oh, the Wasteland, the club. And they smash through the skylight. They're like looking around and they think like maybe they messed up. And that fucking like that idea like just fucking sent me. Like, smash through your stained glass skylight, and then they're like, fuck. And then, like, Batman has to write a goddamn check to, like, cover it. Like, it just, like, what do? You just walk out, like, fuck. It was just very funny. I mean, it turned out it was the right place, so that's good, but, like. I had my only beef. My first Batman beef. It's a very small one. It's not important necessarily, but it bugged me a little bit. We got the setup right where like the city lights are flashing, and he has his little wrist computer to translate, and then of course that comes up later when he needs to translate the Arabic. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Like you have this computer, and that's how he solves the thing later. Fine. It kind of bugs me that Batman doesn't know Morse code. That really seems like the sort of thing that like he would know, you know? I get the Arabic, sure, but even then, like it would kind of please me to have him know like a smattering of languages.
I think he should also just know Arabic.
Like,
yeah,
definitely, he should be the type of protagonist that has like he should have been able to get like a couple words or something and then figure it out from there. That's just the type of person I want to be. Like he just knows a little bit of every language or whatever. Kind of playing into like the Sherlock Holmes-esque like detective stuff. Like he knows a lot, and that's cool.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I was just like, what are you doing? Come on, no, but Morse code though. Like that one was weird. Yeah.
An interesting thing about the Riddler is that in the Adam West show, the Riddler is like really the most compelling villain. He's like kind of the most Joker-esque in like the way Frank Gorsh just plays that character is like unhinged and fun. Like I won an Emmy for his performance on that show. So like there's more of that version of the Riddler in this Joker than there kind of is in like the Cesar Romero Joker from that show. So it's funny. It's just like, so I just kind of feel like this version of the Riddler isn't the version of the Riddler, because actually like the Adam West show Riddler is probably the one.
Gotcha. Oh, that's interesting.
Just that's like the big example where I'd say where that version's probably better. Not that this version of the Riddler I think is bad or anything. It's pretty good. But
that's cool.
It's not Frank Gorsh.
Yeah. I forget what the ending was. I have a note for this episode that says Jesus, that dark ass ending. I can't remember it at all.
Me either.
I did like I had to look it up. It was uncredited, but the dude who voices Lucius also voiced the Minotaur. That was such a good fucking delivery. That's the sort of shit that gets my mind running. Where I'm like, you know, I have a million eyes, but cannot see. Like, it was just cool. It was just a good effect.
Nice. I just remember Batman riding on that hand.
He is riding on hands.
It's like the big that's the big takeaway. That fucking hand thing, and they just reprograms it. So you just fly around.
Yeah.
Love to just cheat a labyrinth. Batman does not have time for your bullshit.
Man, Batman did the same shit that I did in Tears of the Kingdom, where they're like, ooh, it's a big labyrinth. I'm like, what if I fucking went on top of it and walked? Easy.
He literally did that to Mad Hatter already.
Yeah, man.
This is
he
the
knows
second
what
time.
to do. It's not his first rodeo.
Yes. Now we've got Joker's Wild,
I didn't have any...
which is another...
Go on.
I like this plot of guy themes his expensive casino around the Joker because he wants the Joker to blow it up.
Yeah.
And then Batman telling the Joker, you know, he only did this because he wants you to blow it up for the insurance money. And Joker, like,
I hate it when he makes sense.
oh, going, oh.
That shit's too good.
That I like. I like like playing into the joke, like someone playing the Joker's Acer and it backfiring.
Yeah.
Or like not working out.
Also seeing him...
I think it would actually been more fun if Joker had figured it out on his own, honestly.
That would be... Yeah. I agree.
I think that would be more fun, but this episode's
Yeah,
fun.
it's solid. I think him interacting with people at Arkham was funny. Like, those bits were pretty good. Just him being...
Oh, that shit was very
just him
good.
being, like, fucking weird.
Just sitting on the couch with Poison Ivy, arguing about what channel they're gonna watch.
And him, like... I don't even know what to call it. He's not hitting on her. He's, like, anti-hitting on her. Doing his weird shit. And she's like, get the fuck
He's like
away.
fake hitting on her just to piss her off.
Yeah.
He's like just kind of being annoying.
100% just being annoying, yeah. Yeah.
He just you don't want to sit on the couch with the Joker. It's not a good time.
No.
Not a good hang. Not a good hang.
Bad,
Actively bad hang.
vibes.
Extremely bad vibes.
God,
Also, I love that he breaks out just, you know, as immediately as he wants to break out.
yeah, it's just
like the Joker is in Arkham just because he's like ready. He's down for a break. He hasn't thought of his next thing
dude.
yet. He's working on
You've
stuff.
reminded me. This episode fucking baited the shit out of me. When he walks out of the cell and he's like, "You maroon," and the guard is like, "I know you are, but what am I?" I'm like, I was waiting the entire fucking time he was breaking out. I'm like, this guard has a plan, and it was just a line. They did nothing with it.
No, the guard let him get away. The guard worked for the.
Did he?
You see him later at the casino. Yeah, you see him later at the casino as one of the.
Oh, he's
they
that
don't make a
guy.
big deal
He's
out of
that
it,
guy.
but he's
I
one of
see.
the random. Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that at all.
So he was hired. He was working there specifically to let the Joker get away.
That's fucking funny. That's funnier than what happened, honestly. The fact that I was so focused on it, and then as soon as it didn't pay off when I thought it should, I just immediately forgot he existed. And then I didn't recognize it when it would have paid off. Hell yeah. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, they don't make a huge deal of it, but that's what happened.
Well, that's good. I was right.
Yeah.
Good to know. Shit's Dude.
And when your plan involves letting the Joker escape, that's a bad plan.
Yeah.
Right there.
Dude, also, holy fuck, that casino, though. Like, not only from a design perspective, honestly, the worst part is him going, ha ha ha. Like, just on a loop. And I was like, this is the most
immediately cursed. I love that they're interviewing Bruce Wayne
no
about
comment.
it. He's like, oh, yeah, he like his tenor changes so fast because he's so bad.
So fucking pissed. And he's like just pulling his date into the thing or whatever, like out of the camera.
Like just completely disgusted.
God, again, delivery just outstanding. So good. Episode 42, Tiger. I love that we got the episode Tiger, and there's like the tiger in the zoo, and we get the poem at the end, and then the dude is a wolf. I was a little huffed.
Well, he's a cat.
He's like he's more like a wolf.
He's called Tigress.
Yeah, that didn't make fucking sense either. My dude, we got a shot of him in front of the moon.
Look.
What are you talking about?
But I mean, okay, look. He's definitely a cat man. And then the next episode is an episode about a werewolf.
Yeah, I don't like it was too much.
It's like, guys, you're doubling up a little much.
Yeah,
here.
it was too much fur for me.
This is like when we had like two Manhattan episodes.
Yeah.
Like 4 or whatever.
Yeah. That was funny. I like this episode was kind of like whatever.
I don't really like this episode, mostly because I feel like they relegate Catwoman to just standing around.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a lot of agency in this episode.
And then
That's really what bothers me.
I mean, I guess I felt the best it got was near the end when Tigress like wants Catwoman to come with him, because like and that could have been done better too. Like the dude wants companionship because like he doesn't have anyone else that's like him.
He's Frankenstein.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great analogy. And then she says no, and he just like fucks off. But like they would have been cool. I feel like Batman would have been cool with him. Like he gets it. But he just leaves. He just bails.
He does just
bail.
Bail.
We get the poem delivery. Like, that's the highlight, honestly.
I find the poem delivery thing kind of corny, but...
Nah, it's good. I have an admittedly soft spot for that poem, but...
Sure.
You know. Yeah, episode was like okay.
And then, yeah, I don't love it because it's like Selena just gets kidnapped and then kind of.
Yeah, but Catwoman. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
yep.
Bleh.
And then we have this dumb werewolf episode.
God. Fucking. Did you know that
this episode I just think is stupid?
It's real dumb. But did you know? I learned from this episode that the initial stages of werewolfism cannot be cured, but advanced werewolfism can be cured. Nah, dude, we can't cure stage 1 cancer.
I just think
we got to give you stage 4.
Look, I just think steroids would be funnier in the real world if the outcome was to become a werewolf.
I mean, that'd certainly be something.
Barry Bonds became a werewolf. That would just be more fun.
Yeah.
Also, the evil scientist guy is such a fucking idiot. There's like a part where he's like, yeah, transform, come on. And then he's like, oh no, it's a werewolf, it's gonna kill me. Like immediately. Like he had no plan.
Yeah, dude.
That guy was
just nonsense.
He had arrogance that he could not back up at all.
100%.
Fucking Professor Milo. Or
yeah, I didn't catch his name, but it's a dude from the cat from the Dagart story.
Yeah.
He's just back on his bullshit.
But not a compelling Batman villain.
No.
Just a dweeby scientist.
What's it do with a shit haircut?
Yeah. He's got the bowl.
100%. Dude, serious bowl.
Then we've got another kind of werewolf-y episode.
Dude.
Since we're skipping Day of the Samurai, we've got Terror in the Sky, our Man-Bat scene.
Yeah, I was so surprised that we got back to this.
I feel like the fact that Kirk Langstrom showed up randomly in one episode meant that we were definitely going to get back to this at some point. But I think that's like the only.
What episode was he in?
I don't fucking even remember. I know, like, Batman calls him asking about, well, maybe one of these transformation things. I think it's, I think it might be the Selena turns into a cat episode.
Okay. Oh, I totally missed
like,
it.
he's the one that tells Batman about that scientist with his island.
Gotcha. Okay. I totally didn't, connect that was him. I honestly, I just forgot his name.
It's just like
is what happened.
It's just like he's just like a random scene where Bruce calls him asking about it. It's like, do you know other scientists who are like into transforming stuff? Like, yeah. So then it becomes weird that like he doesn't go back to him for the other ones, but
meh.
But yeah, whatever. I don't think Kirk Langstrom is like a very compelling character, honestly, either. But this episode's pretty good.
Yeah, episode is fine.
Particularly because we have Batman on the motorcycle, and we get him eating shit.
I was gonna say, the highlight of this episode is the fucking cool spiked winter motorcycle. Like, sell me that toy. That'd go perfectly with my Power Rangers train.
Yeah.
Go on top of the train and it would like jump.
Like, I mean, my favorite part is Batman eating dirt, like
Yeah,
snow.
him like going full scorpion.
Full Usagi.
Landing flat. That's like the classic scorpion where where your legs flop back over your head. And just an incredible fucking shot.
I like Francine being the Man-Bat.
That was cool. That was a good twist. Did not see it coming.
Her getting all exasperated because she thinks Langstrom's the thing again, but really it's her.
Yeah. Man, that poor bastard.
And him Langstrom covering up the evidence because he thinks it's him.
Yeah.
Even though it's her.
Poor guy. Dude, the scientist just like, no, I kept going because it's the Man-Bat is the secret to the evolutionary cataclysm. Like, you gotta stop.
Dude, your daughter has turned into a Man-Bat. He's like, oh no. What have I done?
Batman's like, that fucking sucks when it's someone you actually give a shit about, huh? Dude's like, I'm so sorry.
And like sadly burning his research notes in the trash can. That guy got
Oh yeah, he got fucking wrecked. Yeah. And then we have the gem.
And then they end at the Brooklyn. It ends with her like falling off a bridge, like she's fucking Gwen Stacy, kind of.
Yeah.
Except Langstrom catches her.
Yeah. I'll never let you go again. Or whatever.
Shared trauma.
Yeah. That last episode, though.
Almost got him. This is an all-timer.
Dude, it's so good.
All
There's so many lines and so many bits, and just like all of it was fucking incredible. I threw a rock at him is like, that's incredible.
The fact that it's fucking Batman saying I threw a rock at him.
Yeah, dude.
Like, the super dumb croc is Batman playing it up.
And everybody just buys it.
They all, like, when they give him the look after he says it, just staring at him and then continuing on with their conversation.
It was a big rock.
It was a big rock.
He was so happy about it.
There's a great little detail. He's so excited. Oh, there's a great little detail of like after Poison Ivy like trips him out of his chair to take it. You see in the background him like taking a chair from someone else.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, that her entrance was fucking incredible.
Yeah, I love fucking her and Harvey talking to each other and then telling everyone else we used to date.
I want to hit you. Half of what was it? Half of me wants to crush you. The other half of me wants to hit you with a truck.
Half of me wants to strangle you. The other half of me wants to hit you with a truck.
We used to date.
I mean, we used to date. I feel like doesn't sell it enough. She tried to poison him.
No, her intro in this episode, just like stepping out of the shadows and like the big, like the what would you call that outfit? For future reference, like how would you like a Carmen Sandiego big hat trench coat combo? She's like completely in shadow, and she's like, "Get me an herbal tea and deal me in the herbal tea." Too good.
Fucking Two Faces has a half and half.
Yeah, dude.
We get the giant penny in this episode.
Giant penny.
They actually let him keep it.
Didn't someone ask him like how big was the penny or whatever? Like how big was it? Or some? I feel like
he asked him what happened to
it. Maybe
the
that's
penny.
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, and he says they actually let him keep it.
Fucking Penguin's delivery. His story was so good. He's like, "Have you no drama in your soul?"
Your soul. I think this is the best Penguin we've seen.
Oh, easily thus far. Yeah.
Aviary of Doom. Batman gets to stab that big bird with a fucking hummingbird.
Dude, the hummingbird's like
just using it like as a fucking hypodermic needle.
Dude, the floppy hummingbirds were killing me. Like their little flap in the ground. Like they're just a wet slap.
Yeah, after they got rain, after they got the sprinklers on them.
And the fucking dude, the laugh powered electric chair. Holy fuck. What a dark concept. I'm going to make you laugh. And every time you do, Batman gets electrocuted.
And fucking Harley just going, ha, ha.
Yeah, the thing ramps up.
And reading the phone book.
Yeah, and people are dying.
I love that it's because it's a TV show. It's black and white.
Yeah. Dude, that sort of shit is so good.
Like that's an extensive part of this episode that's just black and white. It's fucking dope. Catwoman comes to save him.
Dude, that shit was so good. Put it in my notes. I'm like, holy shit, Catwoman. I love it.
And then finding it. This has all been Batman's plot to find out where Catwoman is. Oh. The fucking light on Croc, where you see Croc and the light rotates and he's in shadow and his fucking Batman silhouette. Yeah. It's back to Croc.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, the fact that everybody else in the room is a cop, pull out all their guns.
That shit was crazy. He's like, you're not the only one who can set traps. That was so completely fucking cool. Just to see Batman be the one delivering that shit where everybody pulls out a gun.
Fucking Batman's voice coming out of Croc.
What a as soon as we got I don't know how deep I was in this episode, and I was like, this is why we cut off here. This shit is so good.
Yes. I just wanted to get to this episode.
Yeah.
We get our thing at the end. Fucking Catwoman's gonna be turned into cat food.
Yeah.
Harley gives him the Spider-Man movie ultimatum: save the girl or stop me. You can only do one or
fucking
whatever.
Does both.
And Batman just jumps in front of her, grabs her, and flips the switch to turn it off.
Good
and
choice.
She's like, oh, that makes sense. Help!
Yeah, dude. Her delivery, like, totally won me over. Like, she's great.
Yeah. This is why Harley is good.
Yeah.
The voice performance in this show is very good.
Yes. And, like, I like Cat.
We had Poison Ivy and was running barefoot in her flashback.
Yeah. As you do.
Exploding pumpkins. You know, this episode's just good. And then we get the end, Catwoman like doing the circle on the bat signal, ready to fucking kiss him, and Batman goes away, and she's like, almost got him.
Yeah.
That shit's so good. What a good ending. Oh.
Man. They're
Catwoman's version of almost got him is getting to kiss him.
yeah, man. Their fucking dynamic is so good.
Batman can get it.
Batman can get it. Dude, I love their dynamic. What a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that, like, I guess we also got probably in one of the other Selena episodes, like, Bruce Wayne is trying to win over Selena because, like, he knows that Catwoman loves Batman.
Uh-huh.
But Selena is like, yeah, Bruce is kind of like, meh. Yeah, he's just not my type.
Bruce is fine, but he's not Batman.
He's not Batman. Oh, Bruce, like, we can just be friends. Like 4 minutes later, hey, Batman. Son of a bitch.
Batman's like, yeah, we could be friends.
Nah, that shit is great. I love it.
God, what a good episode.
What a good show.
This one was yeah, also that episode was written by Paul Dini.
Gotcha.
That was a Paul Dini special.
What's my gotta plug in my laptop here. Got like that. What a way to end. What a way to end an episode. Fucking Ben dies at the end, part 2.
Yeah, this show rules.
Yeah, man. I've having such a good time. As I mentioned to you, but I don't think on air I've said it. Like, definitely getting to that almost Dragon Ball level. I still indulge a little bit, and like I'll play like Super Auto Pets or like look at my phone a tiny bit, but it's minimal.
Sure.
It's minimal. And obviously,
yeah, and frankly, some episodes are better than others.
Yeah.
That fucking werewolf episode, that's video game time, baby.
No, but like that, like Laughing Fish, 100% in, 110%. Like the world around me is dead. And this is all that exists.
Sure.
And like the last episode also like just sucks you.
Yeah,
in.
there's just like, I mean, that one's also just bopping constantly.
yeah.
Like so much is happening. That one's so fucking tight.
I find it funny as hell that Anya watched all of this and thought she's like, nothing ever happened. Like as a kid, like she just found it boring as hell, but like Sailor Moon was popping off all the time. I'm like, no, like stuff's happening here. Look, Batman's in a police outfit with the cowl. Actually, I forgot to mention that. What episode was that in? I have the screenshot, but I didn't write a note. I suppose it would have been. Where's Police Batman? Where are you? Where's the screenshot? It's before whatever was before Laughing Fish. I don't think it was Laughing Fish. No, it was Laughing Fish. Laughing Fish had Cop Batman. Hell yeah.
Okay.
And the one after with the bidding for the tape had fucking Pilot Joker, which I also forgot to mention. That shit was great. What a good shot.
Oh, we had Fisherman
We
Joker?
got Fisherman Joker. We got Pilot Joker. Got Police Batman.
Joker, like, putting on... Mark Hamill doing Joker's voice, doing another voice. Oh, always
Dude,
good.
and he does it so well. That shit's incredible. It's just so well done. What a delight.
The acting within acting.
Yeah, man.
It's just extremely
What
good.
a
Very
fucking
fun.
delight.
Very fun.
This show is great.
It really is. It's just oh
Yeah.
we had episode 1 of Robin's Reckoning also won an Emmy, by the way.
Oh,
We had another award-winning episode.
nice.
Second one after Heart of Ice, I think.
Okay. Man, Heart of Ice was so good. This show has a lot of bangers in it. Go figure.
Yeah. I think I like that they got to do with young Robin is his like design is more like classic. His little pompadour.
Yeah.
That was just a look for Robin at a particular time in comics.
Gotcha.
When Dick Sprang was drawing. And also that like Robin was voiced by a kid in that episode, and that kid did a good job.
Oh yeah, no, Kid Robin was cool. Like very well done.
Like hitting emotional moments, like
Yeah,
well, like that was good kid acting for sure.
man. Him
Like the fact that conversation with him and Bruce about it, at the kind of end of that flashback
when they're looking at the
that hits so fucking when they're looking at the painting.
Yeah, that was
Like the fact that fucking
God.
completely hits. Or him him explaining, like talking to the cops about like I knew he wasn't supposed to be
dude, yeah. No, this is
like the fucking good job.
oh man, those episodes fucking hit.
God, the voice work in this whole show is so good.
It really is.
It's part of the thing that's like, I mean, also like this era of animation, it's just like perfect in terms of like being extremely classic but looking great.
I mean, the animation is great. It looks classic. The voice acting is incredible. Like all around. I don't think we've had any like actual duds. Have we?
Yeah.
There's just stuff that's like it's whatever. It's normal.
I mean, I think original Alfred was kind of a dud, but that got changed pretty quickly.
Even remember it, man. Like at all.
Yeah, no. It's like in like 2 episodes maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's like On Leather Wings is like just the one where Alfred is wrong, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Like they're hitting all the punches. The writing is good. The voice acting is good.
Yeah.
The fucking animation is good. The music continues to fucking hit.
Oh yeah, the full orchestra music.
The fact that they're not only that it's full orchestra, but they're not, unless I'm like constantly forgetting things, because I've been trying to notice.
Yeah, they're not like super. They're not. They're like coming up with new themes.
They're
all
doing
the time.
new stuff like every fucking episode, and that's crazy. That's actually wild.
No, they spent fucking money on that shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's
the
like,
fact that they're not just
like wow, why did you do this? Why did you go this extra mile for this kids cartoon? Is like constantly
the fact
thing.
that they
did not know better.
Fact that they didn't just do like a Batman's in danger theme, but like every time he's in danger gets a unique theme like, based on that danger. That's wild.
Yeah, or even like oh, this villain is on screen. That's this villain theme.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's still like they're still mixing it up.
Yeah. Dude, it's so fucking good. Just incredible. And that's such, I mean, I've said it many times, like how important music is for me and this stuff. And it's perfect. it's absolutely wild.
Yeah. No. And like, the cast is amazing, but also just, I think the voice direction is really good. Andrea Romani, I think is her name, who does all these shows going forward. She's just extremely good at it, and they do the thing of like they get the voice actors in a room together recording the voice lines, and then the show gets animated to that.
Hell yeah.
Like I think that pipeline, that order, like that pipeline is extremely important to making all this shit so good.
Yeah. No, shit's It was just incredible all around.
Yeah. It's like they haven't. It's kind of haunted other Batman shows from here forward.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
That's why the one that I actually like is the one that was like just doing something completely different. The ones that were like still trying to kind of do this, but not nearly as well. I'm like, bleh. Which is only, even that, it's only 2 shows. It's the Batman and I forget what that other one's called. There's a CG one. That got canceled pretty quick, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what that'd be.
No, it's not here on this list because this Wikipedia is only shown. There it is. It's what I'm looking for. Animated television. Beware the Batman. That was the other one. That was what they replaced Brave and the Bold with, and it only lasted 26 episodes. And I don't even know that they aired all of them on TV because it flamed out pretty fast.
Gotcha.
It was like trying to be the dark, gritty Batman again, and it just wasn't compelling.
Shocking. Yeah. Yeah.
Brave and the Bold though is good.
Yeah. I think like past this,
we got more of this.
Past this, I'm just looking forward to like continuing with the other DC animated shit, and then like also getting to like Batman Beyond, having the full context for that. Oh man, that shit's gonna hit.
Yeah, Batman Beyond comes after Superman before Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a podcast.
Yeah.
God, the show fucking rules. It's just so
real good.
It's such a delight.
Yeah.
Though I did take my time trudging through Werewolf Hell. Those episodes. I was like, these episodes are not ones that I love. But at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel, almost got him.
Didn't faze me at all because it's all new.
That's
advantage.
Fair. It is very funny to me that like their episodes, like there's so many episodes of the show I like remember extremely well, and then like that werewolf episode is just like no memory.
Yeah,
that one, and it's never like, oh, this episode was good though. It's like, no, if I didn't remember it, it was mid. There's a reason I forgot. Yeah. Anyway, saltcirclepodcast@gmail.com. Saltcirclepod. Oh, we have an email.
Yeah, hit it.
If you got time.
You thought we were done? Gotcha, bitch.
Hello again, Dr. Saltz and Dr. Athius. I have a simple and maybe dumb question this time around. What do you prefer, a pen or a pencil? I know they each have their uses and purposes, but in the end they can perform similar functions. To you, if you could keep one for life, which would it be? I'm very fond of pencils due to my lack of alternatives as a kid to express my imagination. No video games meant drawing on wide-ruled spiral notebooks and nonstop chore work on getting better at writing in the alphabet. Even as an adult, I can barely understand what I write half the time. I have no clue how the fuck people can write with a pen without making a mess all over the page. I grab one, it's like a demon possessed, that piece of shit. And the letters look like they're written in all sorts of fonts. Pens, how do they even work? Anyway, that's all I have this time around. Thanks again for the content. That was from Antonio. Thanks for the email.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm a pen. Pens all the way. When I was younger, I liked pencils better. But now I just meh about erasing. Just cross that shit out.
You use pens.
You're not gonna I don't actually write that often anymore, period, because I would, just type on a computer. But so that's kind of also the change. Like if I'm doing something that someone else is gonna see that I need to like correct, but like a pencil would be required. I'm doing that shit with a keyboard. I'm not.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of all into pen world, and I think I find the feel of a good pen is better than a pencil.
You use pens because you don't care about making mistakes. I use pens because I don't make mistakes. We are not the same. I legitimately, I mean, I've used pens like all through university and stuff. I was using pens. I think I just read like, I'd write I didn't make mistakes that I would rarely make like a tiny thing and you just like cross it out. But like I would never like, oh no, I have to undo like an entire swath of a thing, even if it was like for an exam, like I would always think real carefully, or I'd like they let you like bring a blank piece of paper to like note to like scribble thoughts on before you actually write your shit.
Sure.
I do have an excellent anecdote for this in a I don't know, like a 200 level history class or something. You get to whatever exam and it's literally just like pick a question to answer, and then you spend like the 2.5 hours writing just to answer this question, and there was a girl who sat next to me. We kind of like became semester buddies and shit, and we got our exams back, and she was very studious. She worked very hard and she studied very hard, and she got like a C or something, or like a C minus. I got like an A or B plus or something like that, and she was so huffed about it. Like, I don't think she was like trying not to be actually mad, but I think she was a little triggered by it because I got a higher grade and I was very flippant. And she was convinced that it was because I wrote in pen and she wrote in pencil. And she was like, it's because like you wrote in pen, like you're so much more confident, like you know the material and you're not going to fuck up. I'm like, yeah, you got me. I just thought that was the funniest thing. Like, oh no, my secret strats, writing a pen. Can't show that self-doubt.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you use a pencil?
But yeah. The other thing I would say on pens, just fountain pens are just fun.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
Also,
I agree with the
learning to use a fountain pen. It's just
I agree with the pen feel also. But like, even for like when I would like doodle and stuff, I'm just so used to using a pen. Oh, I guess also part of it.
The big thing I've like just the thing I turned on, I will say, from when I was younger is I just hate erasers now.
Yeah.
Like I like the idea of the eraser, like being able to fix my mistakes and clean up. Like when I was younger, I loved, but now like erasers leave a mark too. Like that shit still looks like a mess.
Yeah.
And it's so much extra work. Like there was a time like I was like I got pens that had an eraser on them. I was really into that.
Yeah.
Which can be a good gateway drug. Get a erasable pen. But yeah, eventually I got sick of erasers. But again, I'm just not writing that often. So
see, my problem with pencils,
as I used to when I was younger.
I'm right-handed. I write like a lefty with a claw. My hand is so like, for some reason nobody ever decided to like try to correct this when they noticed it, if they noticed it. So when I was younger and in school and stuff, my hand would drag across the paper. Like literally my entire pinky and like all the way down to my wrist on like the edge of my hand would just be black. And that can happen with a pen. Like if I'm not thinking about it, if the ink is wet, it'll drag if I'm not thinking about it. But if I just hold my hand, like it's a slight change, and then the pen is like the ink is dry and it's not as prone to doing that. With a pencil, I'm fucked. I get sweaty hands. I push hard when I write. I've had to like self-correct on that. So like sick of graphite hands or whatever.
Sure. I much prefer mechanical pencils to like regular
Ew.
pencils.
No, gross. I write too hard for them.
Because I will just fuck up a regular pencil though.
See, I'll just go through fucking the little sticks like they're nothing. I push so hard.
Sure.
They don't make them thick enough for me. It's the problem.
I mean, they make them thicker. You could get a better.
They don't make them
pencil.
thick
Better
enough for
graphite.
me. No, what you're telling me? You're telling me the like little 10-cent school shop didn't have good mechanical pencils? Crazy. We probably should wrap this up if we want to do it on our own terms. I'm looking at Anya's. I'm looking at Anya's ride, and it's saying she's 1 minute away. So we did it though. I'm so pleased. And then like we'll be.
Yeah, we almost got Batman. We were so close to capturing
fucking
him,
got him.
but he slipped away.
I threw a
again.
rock.
Threw a rock at him.
Fucking.
It was a
Fucking
big rock.
ignored. It was a big rock. Nobody cares. Man, have you no drama in your soul though? That's a fucking line to bust out.
The aviary of doom.
It's a place for birds. As soon as he starts talking and Joker's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Croc can't even keep up. Just Batman.
You're losing Croc.
Losing Croc. Oh, that's so good. There's just so many good things. Anyway.
Peace.